Hey yo, what is up? It's time for mouse of the year. Now, firstly, I have not included a couple of mice because I have either not tried them or I've not finished testing them. This includes the Ninjutsu Vaxi collab mouse. This is also the Skyrox V6, and I also have the Fine Max Noah right here. And these will be 2025 mice, because they're just not going to fit in to this video. I just don't have time to test these out and give some definitive conclusion or review about them. So in today's video, I will show you all the contenders, and at the end I will reveal my pick for mouse of the year, and you will agree with me. The first mouse is the Viper V3 Pro. Now, this mouse has been so widely covered that I didn't even bother reviewing it. Everything that needs to be said about this mouse has already been covered. It's a great shape for a medium to large hand, optical switches, big PTFE feet. It'll provide a smooth glide and optimal performance that you would expect out of a $160 mouse. So that's the Viper V3. The next mouse is the Maya X, and this is not a surprise. It's also somewhat of a surprise because it turned out to be a very popular release in direct competition with the Viper V3 Pro for the top dog mouse of the year. Keep in mind that 2024 has been the best year for mouse and mouse releases, and there's at least like 10 mice that could easily be the top mouse depending on the user, depending on what you like. Top 2 mouse is right here, Maya X, Viper V3 Pro. The next mouse is a fairly new release, and it's the HitScan Hyper Light. This is a Viper mini shape. So if you like the smaller mouse shapes like the ATK F1, then this will be a better QC version of that popular shape. Now, the main reason why this mouse tops the ATK version is because of the build quality and the overall aesthetic of the mouse. It's got a simple box, just a normal looking box, but if you paid attention, you can see the quality of the box is very good. It is much better than even the fancy premium packaging that you're getting out there with the other best brands. It's even got a printed HitScan out in the front of the box. It looks like the other brand that does this is the Helios, Fantech Helios 2 Pro and Pro S's. But they don't make a nicer box than this. This is a really nice, properly made box. And if you're a box collector, you would appreciate the HitScan Hyperlight a lot because they put a lot of effort into this. Now, personally, I prefer the Vaxi endgame gear type of unbox, simplified experience, but if you were going for a premium look, this is the correct way to do it. Also, for my hand size, this is on the smaller side. I can still use it, but it limits my grip to a fingertip, which is not really a problem, but it's a permanent fingertip. Now, for mouse of the year, I actually picked this, the VXE R1. The one I keep as my main is the VXE R1 SE Plus, but the mouse of the year also covers all the R1s like the Pro Max, even the Mad R versions. Now, I know this might be a controversial pick to some people who feel there's some ethical issues with this brand plagiarizing designs from other mice brands. But the truth is, all brands copy and learn from each other. Some more, some less to some extent. Consumers don't know and consumers don't care. They just want a great product at a great price. And the VXE R1 delivers this in spades. Also, part of the reason I picked this mouse as Mouse of the Year is the volume of attention I get from the content I create out of it. This mouse got me nearly 500,000 combined views across all platforms. So many people are interested in this mouse that even videos and written content that are a year old are still steadily getting views and attention till today. 5 of my top 10 current videos in the last 24 hours are about this mouse. 5 of my top 10 videos of the entire year are also of this mouse, the VXE R1. So I have no doubt this is most likely the best selling mouse of 2024 and deservedly so should be crowned Mouse of the Year. Mine is a year old, still works pretty great. As you can see, the clicks are still pretty good. I think these are Kales, and they call them white sword or whatever. But on a personal note, I found this is a $20 mouse, by the way. I found it to be very reliable, and I keep it ready to go no matter what mouse I'm testing. It's also got a web user interface, and I don't need to download any software. I have multiple personal bests on Kovacs with this mouse. So I'm 100% sure it's reliable and can perform just as good as any mice available out there. Now, the only limiting factor is my hand size that kind of forces me to gravitate towards a bigger mice like the Maya X and the Viper V3. So the Maya X and the Viper V3, a big reason why I picked them in Mouse of the Year competition is because of the size. If I had smaller hands, I would probably pick the Hyperlight or the Maya X perhaps. But for my 21 by 12 hands, the Viper V3 Maya X is just the perfect size. But again, you cannot deny the power of the R1 shape and how successful it's been in 2024. When it came out in December 2023, I called it Mouse of the Year already because I knew how successful this shape, this brand, this build quality, this price bracket was going to be for the rest of the year. It was, very obvious. Now, honorable mentions, I need to mention, of course, in 2024, you had the Sora V2, Skyrox V8, Kisona M617, the Realm ES21, the Helios 2 Pro S, the ATK F1, OP1WE, and the Zalpin Z2. Now, for you guys that don't know, this is the new V6 from the same company that made the V8. To some people, the Skyrox V8 is the Mouse of the Year, but I'm telling you, the V6 is even better than the V8 from a build quality standpoint. But again, I have not fully tested this mouse yet. I've only had it for a couple of weeks, 3 weeks, so I can't include it in 2024. And so is the this is incredible, the Sora 60-gram Sora, who would have thought? But it is absolutely incredible. Vaxi quality, not squeaky like my old NPO1S, but they're doing a very good job in 2024, and in 2025 you can look forward to even bigger and better, nicer mice. Thanks for watching. Hope you got some useful information, and I will see you on the next video. Bye bye.